Hi everyone, welcome to one and only the class of SUBHAM. Today we are going to complete the whole chapter force and pressure. Okay, we're not going to do anything questions today. We are going to complete this whole chapter within today. Okay, as you know, our exam is on 3 6 20 sorry 3 7 23. Science exam is at last, I guess. That is, you will be getting more than 10 days for revising these chapters. So I guess I have revised the first two chapters because I have given you a lot of days to revise it. That's why I have uploaded this video late. Okay, now, yes, let's move on to the chapter that is of physics. We have done one chapter from chemistry, one chapter from biology. Today we are going to do one chapter from physics, and we are going to complete very easy chapter you can understand. We will learn about forces and its types and pressure and its types according to states of matter. Okay, that we are going to learn. Now you can see force is the push or pull. Yes, force is the push or pull or both. So force is defined as what? Push or pull or both. A force can be seen, sorry, cannot be seen, but we can feel it. Force cannot be seen, but we can feel it. Okay. So what is push or pull? Push means when a object is moving away from you, and pull is meaning and when an object is moving towards you. Means if this body is there, if you are this, one body is like this, then it is pull. You are pulling that khitna, or when you are shifting that box only far like this, so that one will be what? That one will be only the push. So understood, this is the push and this is the pull, because this block A is coming towards you and this block A is now going away from you. So force is nothing but force is the push or pull. Okay, understood. What is force? Force is a push or pull. Okay. Now combination, like you have seen when you are rowing a boat, right? When we are pushing this, so that is a push. Yes, when we are playing a guitar, that time we are pulling the strings. Sawing wood, you are pushing the wood. Scrubbing the floor, you are just doing this, right? And you are pushing this car, then this is you are applying a force on it. Okay, you are pushing this, right? You are moving it away from you. You are moving it away from you. So this is a push, means force is applied here. So first condition we have learned that push और pull होना चाहिए force के लिए. Force का definition ही वही बोलता है कि force is a push or pull. Okay, now और एक criteria है. Forces are due to interactions. Means interaction मतलब क्या होता है? आपका ऐसे अब मैं क्लास करा रहा हूँ, you are answering the answers in the comment box, so you are interacting with me, you are connecting with me, right? So that is interaction. Okay, I am touch means we are in interact with this object. Okay, now an interaction of object, it results in the force between the two objects. इंटरेक्शन होगा तभी फोर्स अप्लाई किया जा सकता है. फोर्स कैन बी अप्लाइड. ओके, हाँ, इंटरेक्शन मीन्स कांटेक्ट हो सकता है, नॉन कांटेक्ट हो सकता है, बट इंटरेक्शन मीन्स दोनों रिलेटेड है. मीन्स इफ दिस टू आर द ऑब्जेक्ट, दिस वन फोन इज देयर एंड दिस इज वन डब्बा. Okay, if these were the two objects, if I make them like this, so they are interacting with each other. right? If I hold this phone means I and this phone are interacting with each other. If am seeing the TV, that means TV and I are interacting. If you are seeing the computer, then you and computer are interacting. So two objects are necessary to interact. Okay, when two objects are there, we can say that interact, but it should be related to it. Okay, सिंपली एक बात बोल देते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्ट, ओके, सेकेंड ऑब्जेक्ट, okay, when they are related to each other, then it is known as interactions. Correct? Correct or not? When you are seeing the TV, that you are related with the TV, you are seeing the TV, we are interacting with the TV. Am I clear what is interaction? So interaction के लिए ही force होता है. Now why I am saying this? देखिए एक man, अगर one man is standing behind the car, this is the car maybe, and the man is standing here, will the car move? It will not move. But when he will push the car, it will move. Okay, when he will push the car, that time it will be move. Means it is interacting first. He's standing like this, nothing is happening. But when he's touching it, that time the car is moving. That time the car is moving, because when he's standing like this, they are not interacting, right? But when you're touching it, it is interacting with each other. That's why when a man is standing, it is not even moving. But when it is touching and giving force, that time it is began to move in that direction. The one thing, if push is done this way, in this direction, and this is known as the direction of force. So direction of push or pull is known as the direction of force. Simple, nothing. Like this direction is pushing. This in each direction it is pushing. This direction west. This direction north. This direction south. North and south is very rare case. It is push. East and west are only push. That is push and pull. Check. Okay. So now we have learned that the forces are due to the interactions, and a push and pull is called as the force. Now, what are some of its effects? First, let's see that effects of the force. I am coming to this topic later. Effects of the force, like force can make an object move at rest. Oh, sorry, make an object move from a rest. This means one object is there. When you are pushing it, it will start to move. Force can stop a moving object. Okay. So one thing is moving like this. You come and stop it. It will move. It will not move. So understand the things. Force can make an object like agar one ball you are throwing. Have you played cricket or have you played pass with the ball? That time you throw the ball, right? It was in your hand, what rest position. When you throw, it became in motion. Why this? This means you are pushing your hand, right? You are pushing your muscles. So it's a type of force that we are going to learn. So when we are pushing with our hand, the ball is from the race. It is moving to move. Now when you are catching it, it was in motion. When you are doing like this means you are pressing it with your hands force, that time is coming in the wrist. So these two property can be stayed as state of motion. Okay, means ये दोनों अलग अलग लिखने के बजाय आप लिखते हैं force can change state of motion. So x You are now higher. I am introducing new terms to you. State of motion. What does this state of motion means? State of motion means एक ऑब्जेक्ट ये क्या रेस्ट में है या कि ये मूव कर रहा है, इसे हम बोलते हैं हम लोग स्टेट ऑफ मोशन. दिस इज नोन एज द स्टेट ऑफ मोशन. अंडरस्टूड. दिस इज नोन एज द मोशन. तो यहाँ पर क्या बोल रहे हैं? व्हाट आई हैव टोल्ड हियर, वेट जस्ट अ मिनट. व्हाट आई हैव टोल्ड हियर, फोर्स कैन चेंज द स्टेट ऑफ मोशन मींस रेस्ट को मूव करा सकते हैं और मूव को रेस्ट करा सकते हैं. So that is the meaning of this sentence. Understood? Clear? Chalo. Now force can change the speed. Now let's take the example of cricket, guys. Cricket have lots of examples on this force topic. Now when one bowler is throwing the ball to you and you are hitting the ball with your bat with a lot of force. We are pushing the bat actually, pushing the ball actually. So with your lot of force, that time the ball speed is so much that way is going boundary, is going छक्का लग रहा है, boundary लग रहा है, एक कर रहा है. So its speed is increased or decreased. Have you played with the spinning wheel, spinner? When the spinner is rotating, when you give your hand, you push it, it will become slow. So the speed of the object can also be changed, right? एक बॉलर थ्रो कर बैट से मारेंगे बहुत दूर चला जा रहा है. And the speed is being changed by these things. Okay, force can change the direction. Let's check this thing. This I know, this I know. Force speed means टू टू स्पीड में, टू यूनिट स्पीड में आ रहा था, हो गया क्या 4 unit speed. Is you understood, right? Very good. Now force consider direction. And when bowler is throwing like this and when hitting like this, so direction यहाँ था, but it became what? Somewhere in the northeast direction it is going, right? But it was coming in the west direction. So direction is can be also changed. Can we change the shape of the object? Have you रोटी बेला है कभी? See this. Check this option. I will be explaining with the images also. First check roti bela hai kabhi. So when it is a ball like structure, dough is like ball. When you are pressing with belan, you are pushing it, you are giving applying the force. That time it is becoming a chapati. It is becoming a flattened, okay, thin roti. But it was like a ball previous. Okay. So see, force can change the state of motion. The car was standing. When we are pushing it, it is moving. Force can make a object at rest. So it was moving, coming, and the goalkeeper has stopped. Okay, then is what? Force can change the speed. So when you are cycling more, ये example देखिए. Like when you are cycling, right? When you are cycling, that time your speed is very low. But when you pedal very fast, the speed is becoming fast. Because why? You're applying more force. You're applying more force. That's why the cycle is moving fast because its speed is increasing. So more force, more speed. Correct or not? Give me a thumbs up for this. Thumbs up. So the pedal ज्यादा करेंगे तो स्पीड ज्यादा हो जाएगा और स्लो करेंगे तो स्लो होगा. जितना फोर्स करेंगे तो स्पीड भी उतना बढ़ेगा, जितना कम करेंगे तो स्पीड भी उतना घटेगा. Understood? See this image. This image I guess you can't see. Wait. No, you can't see. Okay, here is the image of the ball. Okay, ball is coming and the batsman is hitting. That's why the ball is going in the other direction. This one. I have told no this. Yes. And this is a dough making the chapati, making the roti. Sorry, she is making the chapati. Understood? Now I have left this one, that is the force. Let's explore. If two force act on a body in the same direction, डायरेक्शन एक ही है, नेट फोर्स विल बी सम. आप सोचिए ये लॉजिकल है कि नहीं. अगर आप दिस फोन, ओके मे बी इट इज अ बॉक्स, you are pushing, your friend is pushing, okay, you are pushing f1, your friend is pushing f2. This is the force applied by you, your friend. So what will happen? Both will add, दोनों का फोर्स से ज्यादा मूव करेगा. It will move more faster, isn't it? So नेट फोर्स इसलिए बोल रहे हैं ये सेम डायरेक्शन में है, राइट. दैट्स वाई F1 प्लस F2 हो जाएगा. पर ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में आपका फ्रेंड यहाँ से पुश कर रहा है, आप यहाँ से पुश कर रहे हो, तो दैट विल डिक्रीज, दैट विल घटेगा. मीन्स F2 माइनस F1 होगा. ओके, ऑलवेज. तो ये 5 यूनिट का फोर्स दे रहा है, ये 5, तो ये क्या होगा, 3 यूनिट का फोर्स आएगा. पर ये 5 दे रहा है और ये 5 दे रहा है, तो क्या होगा, 5 - 5 0 यूनिट का फोर्स आएगा. तो ये बॉक्स विल नॉट मूव दैट केस. अंडरस्टूड? Who can't, just tell me in the comment box, okay. And there are two types of force: contact force and non-contact force. Contact force are forces exerted by one object to another object when they are contact. Muscular force and force of friction. Now when you are in contact, जैसे मैं इसका हमारा मसल है, ये हमारा मसल है, मसल से हम फोर्स दे रहे हैं, we are giving force. By which we are giving, if we are doing like this, the phone is like this, and we are doing like this, the phone will move. It will not move. Why? Because contact, it needs direct contact. So contact force are that type of forces that need direct contact with the object. So ये direct contact आ जाएगा तो ये move हो जाएगा. Direct contact, it will move. But here it will not move because contact नहीं है. So when the force will have direct contact, it's called force. And the force that will not have direct contact, that is called as non-contact force. Magnet क्लास 6 में पढ़े थे. North pole will repel, whereas north pole and south pole will attract. So ये दूर में है, north pole south pole, ये attract कर लेगा. Correct. Direct contact नहीं चाहिए. Let's see muscular force. Muscular force is the force exerted by the muscles of our body. Like देखिए, this pulling, here pulling, this girl is learning, so they are using their muscles, and always contact is needed. Contact is needed, direct contact, not only contact, direct contact is needed. Okay, easy. पानी पी रहे हैं, it's muscular force. We are using muscular force. We are using bullock carts, camels carts, horse carts. Okay, tonga, that is because of the muscular force of the animals. Muscular force of the animals. When we are paddling with our um, foot, that time our muscles in the foot is able to give the force because paddle and our muscles are in the contact. There is one more force that is known as the force of friction. Have you seen a ball will stop after some time when you roll it? Because the force of friction is there, right? Force of friction opposes the motion over a surface. Means this is your object. If you are moving it this side, the force of friction will be there. That is invisible. That is invisible. You can't see it. Okay. But when you are pedaling the cycle, when you slow down, that time it stops. But it should not stop, right? It should keep moving because the we have paddled, so it should keep moving, right? And why the wheels are getting slow down when you are not paddling? Maybe okay, when you are not paddling, at a why the wheels are getting slow down and why the cycle is coming to a stop? Because one more force is there, that is invisible force, that is opposing the motion. You are going this side, it is giving the force in this side. So when you are not pedaling, it is moving, but this force is greater than your force because you are not pedaling, so it will stop the things. This you will be learning in the next chapter in detail, okay, in coming chapter. Now, non-contact force like magnets, I have told you magnetic force is the force exerted by the magnets. Like see, north and south force will be attract, south and north will be attract, but north and north, south and south will be repel. When you are putting a magnet, okay, and taking the nails, iron nails maybe, so you will be seeing they will be stucking there because why? They are applying a force. So are they in contact? वो तो नीचे है और मैग्नेट यहाँ पर है, तो वो क्या miss means automatically it's rising up because of the force of the magnet. So direct contact नहीं है, right? Same way, one force is there, that is electrostatic force, that will also will learn in the next to next chapter some natural phenomena. We'll learn about it in detail. Okay. So electrostatic force, the force exerted by a charged body on another charged body. So this means what? The positive and positive, like the poles, same way. So positive and positive charge will repel, whereas negative and positive will attract. Same way, negative and negative will be repelling. Understood? Understood? So this attracting means this have positive charge, this has negative charge. That's why it is attracting. It's repelling means this has negative charge, this has also negative charge, or this has positive charge, this is also positive charge. So this is the force exerted by the charges. Okay. Now let's go to pressure. What is pressure, guys? Pressure is the force acting on an unit area of surface. Pressure is the force acting on an unit area of a surface. Okay. It, if the area is smaller, the pressure is more or the surface for the same force. Like एक thing देख लीजिए कि area small होगा तो pressure में this is indirectly proportionate. ओके, एरिया ज्यादा होगा तो प्रेशर लेस होगा तो एरिया ज्यादा होगा. अंडरस्टूड. One more criteria is there, that force is directly proportionate to pressure. फोर्स ज्यादा होगा तो प्रेशर ज्यादा होगा, फोर्स कम होगा तो प्रेशर कम. अंडरस्टूड. ना यू हैव योर बैग, राइट, वो आपके कांध में ऐसे आते हैं, राइट. Why they are there? Because pressure, to reduce the pressure. Pressure means chap dena, chap. Chap, you know, pressure? Yes, that's chap. So that bag is like pressing. Bag is having the weight, so it is pressing your shoulders. On your shoulder, this is the area, and it is pressing here. This is a force applying on a unit area. That is the pressure. Now, when you will be pressing the knife, right? You will pressing a knife on a cake. So that why the cake is cut? Because that force. And first of all, a knife is sharp. For that it is cutting. Second point is force is applied on that much unit area. That's where it's cutting. Understanding some things you have to remember that it is easier to push a nail into a wooden part by a pointed head than it is the pressure is more. Pointed head होगा तो we can easily push it into the wall. Why? Pointed head, less area. Less area means tell me what? More pressure. Simple. So here what is told? We are pushing a nail pointed head है wall में easily ये are going inside the wall easily because the area is less, so pressure will be also very less. Understood, guys? It is easier to cut vegetables with a sharp knife than a blunt. If you see a sharp knife, this is a sharp knife, maybe this is the blunt knife. Okay, if you zoom here, it will be sling like this. If you see here, you will see like this, right? So this one will be having the less ridges. Okay, or if we draw like this, check, draw like this upper view, then what you will be getting, you will be getting that you will be getting that this is a strip and this is the strip. So this part becomes blunt as this part is sharp here. So here it becomes less area. Sorry, sorry. More area. Isn't it more area? So it will be less pressure here. Correct. You can understand by yourself only. I have just told you that वो बढ़ेगा तो वो घटेगा. It, previous picture I drawn that is like this, right? Two knife I have drawn. One I have shown like this. One I have shown like this. So this will having more area. Correct. So this will having less pressure. Simple. This having less area means more pressure. Simple concept you are learning. Okay. Shoulder bag have these strips. Now the bag has very thin strip. Thin strip. Thin strip means लेस एरिया मतलब मोर प्रेशर. सो वो वाइट किया गया है क्योंकि आपका कंधों में ज्यादा लगे नहीं. क्यों? दैट विल बी हैविंग मोर एरिया बट हैविंग द लेस प्रेशर. अंडरस्टूड. नाउ प्रेशर वी विल लर्न अबाउट द प्रेशर. ओके तनया. Oh, I have missed this one. That gravitational force. Gravitational force is the force exerted by the earth. You know this. I am not going to explain this. Right? When something is going up, it is coming down. Who is pulling that? Earth is pulling. So force exerted by earth is called gravitational force. Ball thrown upwards fall down because of what? Gravity. Water in the reverse falls downward for what? Gravity. Because it is pulling downwards. Earth is simply pulling it downwards, guys. Okay. So just tell me what we have learned. That we have learned force is a push or pull. Force are due to interaction. Okay. Force can be two type: contact and non-contact. Okay. In contact force, we have the muscular force exerted by muscles, and frictional force, that is the force opposing the motion. Then we have non-contact force, that is the electrostatic force between the charges, magnetic force between the poles of the magnet and the magnetic materials, and we have the gravitational force exerted by the earth, and we have seen about pressure. Pressure is the force acting on an unit area. If area is indirectly proportionate to pressure, area will increase, force will decrease, area will decrease, force will increase. Okay, and force is directly proportionate to pressure. That means force will increase, the pressure will also increase, and force will decrease means pressure will also increase. These are one criteria, these are two criteria. Yes, understood. Now let's go to pressure exerted by liquids and gases. Now liquids exert pressure on the walls of container. How can you see this? You just make a hole first, big hole, and put a balloon here. Okay. Now when you will be putting water, you will see the balloon will be getting increased because the water is putting pressure. Or else you can make a hole downwards and put a balloon. When you will see it is getting increased, means why it is pushing the pressure. Right? Liquids exert pressure on the bottom of a container. तो bottom of a container में भी वो करता है. Okay, so liquids exert pressure on walls of the container and the bottom of the container. Okay, now depth increase होगा in water, pressure will also increase. So depth is directly proportional to pressure. Depth will increase means pressure will increase. That means ये आपका कटोरी है, यहाँ पर आप तीन होल कीजिए ए बी. This water jet means water flow, you will say that this will be very less, this will be this much, this will be going like this. Try in it. Okay, but why? Because it's the depth is last, that's why this is going far. That's mean pressure is there and is the high. Understood? Clear? Clear this thing that what is pressure exerted by liquids. Liquids will exert everywhere, it will pressure downwards. Okay, pressure at the side of the container, everywhere. That's why when you're making hole, it is coming in a flow. Understood? Is it clear? Three criteria, not so criteria. First, walls of containers. Just remember, walls of containers pressure is applied in case of water. And second is that the depth is direct proportionate to pressure. Just remember two things. I am giving you short notes. Write in your copy. It will be very means beneficial for you. Now gases exert pressure also in the walls of container. अगर आप balloon as you and when you are giving on air inside the balloon, it will be increasing. The depth will be sorry, the size will be increasing because the air is pressure. So let me draw. First, this is like this. Air is giving out. Okay, it has become like this. Why? Air that you have pushed in sound like this is giving pressure. Same here from when you are pushing it, it started to pressure, and then when you are pushing more and more inside, more and more pressure is being applied. Understood? One more pressure is that is the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure means the pressure around us. Atmosphere means the envelope of air. When that will exert pressure, that is called as atmospheric pressure. Understood this term atmospheric pressure? Like this is your head. In your head there is lot of air that is giving you pressure. Okay, Now one concept is that of rubber sucker. Have you seen the rubber sucker that holds the glasses? So when you're pressing the rubber sucker, when you're pressing the rubber sucker, so this is a rubber sucker. When you're pressing it, all the air is going outside of the rubber sucker. You can write like this only. Then the outside atmosphere is putting pressure. So when it is pushing pressure, the this is very difficult to release it. Okay, and the glass will not detach from it because of atmospheric pressure. One game is there. Many horses are attached with a vacuum chamber like this, and they are also not able to pull it because atmosphere is pushing so huge. It is so huge. Now you are thinking when it is giving on our head, why we are not crushed? Because our body have we are solid substances also. We have solid also. We have liquid also. We have gases also. So what is happening if this is a body part, if this is a tissue, in here the atmosphere is pushing the pressure, okay? So these solids are pushing pressure from here, liquids are pushing pressure from here, the gases are pushing pressure from here from our body, and this is equalizing it. That's why we are not feeling it. That's why we are not feeling it. Okay? Chalo. So liquid exert pressure at the wall of the container understood. Liquid exert pressure on the bottom of container. Okay, liquid exert pressure sideways and at the same height it is equal pressure. When depth will increase, pressure will also increase. Okay. Next is I have seen that the gases. Gas will be giving the pressure on the walls of the container. Okay. Next is atmospheric pressure. Atmosphere giving the pressure on an object is called as atmospheric pressure. Okay, one that is a rubber sucker. Rubber sucker holds glasses and other objects. When we press it, all the air is sucked out of the rubber sucker. After it becomes vacuum inside, and after it becomes vacuum, all the air pressure from outside is pushing it. Okay, बिकॉज अंदर में कोई एयर नहीं है पर बाहर में एयर है. Understanding? Now let's go to the very important part of the chapter, that is the numericals. Okay, now let's see. First, for this numericals, you are necessity you will learn three things. First, force equal to pressure by area, और this the versions of same equation. तो ये एक ही पकड़ा जाएगा. This is into force into pressure is equal to force into area, and area is equal to क्या होगा बोलिए, pressure by force. Correct. Area is the pressure by force. So this is the one formula that we are going to remember. Next is unit conversions. 1 centimeter square equal to 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. 1 millimeter square is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter square. Understood? Now let's go to this question, that a force of Newton acts on the surface of the area 10 centimeters square. So let's just zoom it, guys. Okay, let's not see this. Okay, I want 175. Thank you. So now see a force of 12,000 Newton. So Newton is the unit of force, remember. And okay, एरिया का है मीटर स्क्वायर, मीटर स्क्वायर, and the pressure is Pascal. These are all the SI unit. Okay, clear, clear. So let me discuss this first. Then I will be going to let me discuss first about some unit. Chalo. Now, wait. Now I have told area का क्या है मीटर स्क्वायर. You know area मीटर into मीटर, so मीटर स्क्वायर है. SI unit. वेरिएशन है किलोमीटर सेंटीमीटर, वो तो डिफरेंट बात है. दैट यू हैव टू लर्न ओनली. ना फोर्स का होता है न्यूटन या फिर डाइन. डाइन सीजीएस सिस्टम में होता है, न्यूटन एसआई सिस्टम में होता है. 1 न्यूटन इज इक्वल टू 10⁵ डाइन होता है गाइस. ओके, दिस कॉन्वर्सन, ओके, आई विल टीच यू, ओके, someday, maybe in higher classes, okay, or in this classes only, बस later. एंड प्रेशर का होता है पास्कल, that is equivalent to Newton per meter square. Why? Why it is Newton per meter square? Pressure is force by area. That is Newton by meter square, means Newton per meter square. That can be represented by also a unit called as Pascal. That is a SI unit. Okay. Now a force of 12,000 Newton, okay, acts on the surface of 10 centimeters square normally. What would be the thrust? I am going to tell one thing, that thrust means pressure, sorry, force. So first step you write this thing, thrust is equal to force equal to 12,000 Newton. Second thing, pressure, right? So first, see, always give the answer in SI unit. Preferable unit of the all systems is SI unit, right? So always try to give the answer in SI unit, guys. Okay, now when we'll be writing this one, so ये तो SI unit में ही है न्यूटन. न्यूटन इज इन SI यूनिट, नॉट इन डाइन. डाइन को भी न्यूटन में कन्वर्ट करना मैं सिखा दूंगा, इस क्लास में ये नहीं है, आई गेस. Okay, so thrust equal to force equal to 12,000 Newton हो गया. And now second point is that area. Area is what? 10 centimeters square. Now I want to convert. I have told you 1 centimeter square is 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So let me explain you how this is coming. Okay. So 1 centimeter square, 1 centimeter equal to how much meter, guys? Kilo, hectare, deca, meter, deci, centi. So coming back, so 1 by 100, this you know, class 6 things, class 5 things I will be not teaching you these things. Okay, now when we will be having this 10, sorry, this is equivalent to 1 by 10 to the power minus 2 meter, correct? Sorry, 1 by 10 to the power 2, because two zeros are there, and that is equal to 10 to the power minus 2 meter, करेक्ट और नॉट. या माइनस होगा तो वो नीचे आकर 1 by आकर प्लस हो जाएगा. If it is 5 to the power minus 5, guys, then it will be 1 by 5 to the power 5. This you know, right? In exponent chapter of class 7 and class 8 ये है. Okay, just revise that chapters for this. Okay, now 1 centimeter square equal to क्या होगा? ये दो बार मल्टीपल किया जा रहा है, तो ये दो बार मल्टीपल, so this and this will add, so 10 to the power is minus. Is this clear, guys? दिस पार्ट जहां पर मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया कि कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है यूनिट्स. Now after you have converted the units, so what was the question check? again I'm writing here force equal to 12,000 Newton and area became what? So area I have to find, right? Area is 10 centimeters square. 1 centimeter square I know 10 to the power minus 4 meters square. So 10 centimeters square will be what? 10 into 10 to the power minus 4. Here is 1. Here is 1 though. Tell me. So this will add 1 plus minus 4 will be what? Minus 3 meters square. करेक्ट बोल रहा हूँ कि करेक्ट बोल रहा हूँ. You just apply your knowledge here. If you don't understand, see it thrice, 10 times, but you will be understanding it. I am explaining that way only. So, 1 plus minus 4 will be what? Minus 3. Correct. So now, when we have got the area, so force is basically 12,000 Newton. I have got area, I have got as 10 to the power minus 3 meters square. Now, for pressure, they call the force by area. Force is 12,000 and area is 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power minus 3 means 1 by 10 to the power 3 means 12,000, 1200 by 1 to the 1 by 1 के बाद 3 zeros. ये रेसिप्रोकल हो जाएगा, ऊपर में चले जाएगा, ये नीचे आ जाएगा. सो 1000 आ जाएगा, ये नीचे आ गया. इट मीन्स 1 2 0 0 0 0 0. हाउ मेनी जीरो? 1 2 3 4 5 zeros is there. Now this can be written as 10 to the 12 into 10 to the power 5. This will be your answer. But if you want to convert in the standard form, oh, you can't see it. Okay, wait just a minute. Me. So क्या हुआ फिर से बता दे रहा हूँ. Just a minute. Yes. फिर से बता दे रहा हूँ कि प्रेशर इक्वल टू फोर्स बाय एरिया होता है. प्रेशर क्या है? 12,100 एंड ये है 10 टू द पावर माइनस 3. सो 1200 बाई 1 बाई 10 टू द पावर 3 जो कि है 1200 बाई 10 टू द पावर माइनस 3 होता है, राइट. सो वो क्या होगा? रेसिप्रोकल हो जाएगा, मीन्स ऊपर में 10 टू द पावर 3 आ जाएगा. करेक्ट और नॉट? सो ये 10 टू द पावर 3 हम लिख सकते हैं. ये 10 टू द पावर 3 हम लिख सकते हैं 1200 इंटू 1000. दैट मीन्स 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 जीरोस आएगा, राइट. इज 12 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 5. करेक्ट और नॉट? when this is 12.5, now when we are going to convert this standard from ये इसे देखिए. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1.2 into 10 to the power 6 can also be the answer. It's in a standard form, so better you give this as the answer. Okay, so answer will be what? 1.2 into 10 to the power 6. This is the pressure. So after this you are going to write Pascal always. Here you are going to write Newton, here you are going to write meter square. Newton meter square. And after that at the last line you have to make it Pascal. Now, the elephant stands on the weighs 20,000. Sorry, the elephant weighs 20,000. Now weight is perspective to the earth, that means the force is only the weight, so it is 20,000. Okay. Now 1 फुट में वो खड़ा है, स्टैंड्स ऑन 1 फुट. 1 फुट मतलब 1 फुट एरिया नहीं, 1 फुट मतलब एक पैर से खड़ा है. ऑफ एरिया 1000 सेंटीमीटर, एक पैर का एरिया इतना दिया गया है. ओके. हाउ मच प्रेशर इट विल बी एग्जैक्ट? सिंपल है, सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर को मीटर करना है. 10 टू द पावर 3 है ये, राइट. ये 10 टू द पावर माइनस 4 मीटर स्क्वायर क्या होगा? 10 टू द पावर माइनस 1 मीटर स्क्वायर. करेक्ट और नॉट? जस्ट गिव मी करेक्ट और नॉट. टेल मी. When this is happening, pressure will be force by area. This is for 1 फुट. Okay guys, so 20,000 ऑलवेज रिमेंबर ऊपर में आ जाएगा. तो और एक ट्रिक है, इस स्टेप को ना करने के बजाय 1/10 दिस यू हैव टू नॉट डू, क्योंकि माइनस जब होता है वो ऊपर में आ जाएगा तो प्लस हो जाता है इन केस ऑफ पावर्स। सो सेम वे बिकॉज दिस इज द सेम, रेसिप्रोकल होकर ऊपर चला जाएगा, 1/10 हो जाएगा, ऊपर में चलेगा। ओके, 10⁻1 इट विल बिकम सो 20 10 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 जीरो होगा। सो 3, ओके, this the thing that is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal. So always write Newton meter square, Newton meter square. Here also you will write Newton meter square only, but here you will write Pascal because Newton and meter square एक साथ है यहाँ पर combine होके वो एक ही बन गया Pascal. So answer will be 2 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal for 1 feet. क्वेश्चन देखिए, what will be the pressure on 2 feet भी बोला है, so 1 feet के लिए इतना है. So let's take a new page. For 1 feet it's 2 into 10 to the power 5 meter square. Sorry, sorry. Pascal. Right? Now 2 feet का क्या होगा, एक thing बताइए. The most of the students will do wrong here. The concept, for that concept में बता दिया कि this is indirectly proportional to pressure. Area is indirectly proportional to pressure. तो क्या सर, तो एक पैर का एरिया ज्यादा है क्या दो पैर का एरिया ज्यादा है? यस, 1 पैर का एरिया ज्यादा है कि 2 पैर का एरिया ज्यादा है? 1 foot area is more or 2 foot area is more? Obviously 2 foot area is more. Correct or not? 2 foot area is more. 2 foot area is more. So when 2 foot area is more, area has increased, means pressure will come decreased. Correct? सो आप ये मत कीजिए कि 2 फुट है तो इंटू 2 कर देंगे तो 4 into 10 to the power 5 पास्कल आंसर सर, वेरी गुड, एकदम गलत. सो इट विल बी घटेगा, इट विल बी लोअर होगा क्योंकि 2 फीट पे वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जा रहा है प्रेशर, एरिया इंक्रीज प्रेशर डिक्रीज. सो एक देखिए यहाँ पर तो फोर्स, वेट तो एक ही है, वेट इज चेंजिंग नो, सो इट विल बी 12,000, 12,000 था तो सॉरी 20,000, 20,000. Correct. So area will be what? Area was what? 10 to the power minus 1. Correct or not? 10 to the power minus 1. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? इंटू 2 हो जाएगा दो पैर के लिए. एरिया एरिया 2 इंटू 2 हो रहा है पर प्रेशर 2 नहीं हो रहा है. So प्रेशर को हम लोग इंटू 2 नहीं करेंगे, एरिया को हम लोग इंटू 2 करेंगे. अंडरस्टूड? सो व्हाट विल कम इट 2 into 10 to the power minus 1. ओके, दिस द एरिया. चलो यही रखने देते हैं. 4 का प्रेशर इक्वल टू, वेरी इजी. नाउ सम बिकेम 20,000 by 2 into 10 to the power minus 1. अंडरस्टैंड दिस प्रॉपर्ली. ना जब ये है तो 20,000 है तो ये क्या होगा 2 into 1/10 reciprocal. Okay, so when reciprocal will happen this will go on the top, बस 2 का नीचे जो 1 है 2 ऐसे ही रह जाएगा. Right, so 2, let keep 2 here and this will go on top, so you can cut this at 1 0 0 0 0. That means it's 10 1 2 3 4 5. So क्या क्या आप समझ रहे हो कि 20,000 था by 2 into 10 to the power minus 1 because that's the area. Now 2 into 1/10. Why 1/10? Because 10 to the power minus 1 equals to 1/10. 10 ऊपर में चला गया टू वैसा ही रहेगा क्योंकि टू का नीचे में कोई डिनोमिनेटर नहीं था, वन वन है, वन को ऊपर में लेकर जाने से कोई मतलब नहीं है, राइट। सो ये क्या हो गया, टू से हमने इसको काट दिए, इट बिकेम 1 0 0 0 0, वन के बाद 4 0 और 10 है, मतलब 5 0, 1 2 3 4 5 इज इक्वल टू 10 to the power 5 पास्कल। अंडरस्टूड। So answer is 10 to the power 5 Pascal in 1 foot and 2 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal in 1 foot। So देखिए एक चीज ऑब्जर्व करिए, 1 फुट के लिए प्रेशर क्या हुआ था, 2 into 10 to the power 5, 2 फुट के लिए 2 into 10 to the power 5 by 2 हो गया था, इसलिए तो 10 to the power 5 हुआ। तो आप यू कैन ऑल्सो दैट्स ऑल्टरनेट मेथड दैट यू कैन divide by 2, but as it is your first time I have shown you the process, so you can divide it by 2 also because 2 feet 2 divide by 2 because दिखाता है तो 2, so 3 feet होगा तो क्या होगा guys, 2 into 10 to the power 5 by 3, simple। Now see this question, the pressure of the gas content are content in a cylinder with a movable piston is 300 pascal, means this is the movable piston, I am just explaining the area of the piston is at calculate the force, okay। देखिए ये से बोला जाता है piston, this one handle is there and this is the movable piston, here one gas is suspended, so when we are pressing this one, pressure is applied guys, pressure is applied on this gas, that pressure has given as 300 pascal, when we will press it on, pressure will be applied, and this area is 0.5 meter square, area is 0.5 meter square, okay, area of this piston, that is with the contact with the gas, right, correct। Now see this, so force is 300 pascal and area of piston will be 0.5 meter square, so दोनों ऐसा यूनिट में है, सॉरी जब प्रेशर दिया है वो जो प्रेस करेंगे तो वो प्रेशर एग्जैक्ट हो रहा है गैस के ऊपर, वो प्रेशर है नॉट फोर्स, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज ऑन दिस, प्रेशर, प्रेशर इक्वल टू फोर्स बाय एरिया, मींस फोर्स इक्वल टू प्रेशर इनटू एरिया, करेक्ट। फोर्स इक्वल टू क्या होगा, 300 इंटू 0.5, सिंपल क्या होगा, 300 इंटू 5/10, ये तो होता है, 0 0 काट दीजिए, so F इक्वल टू 150 न्यूटन फोर्स अप्लाई होगा, so if 150 Newton force is applied then pressure will be on the piston, that is 300 pascal, and which is the area of the pascal, that is the 0.5 meter square। so पहले ही मैंने बोला था कि थ्री थिंग्स आर नेसेसरी, थ्री थिंग्स आर नेसेसरी, या प्रेशर दिया जाएगा, ये दोनों दिया है, प्रेशर फोर्स दिया है, एरिया दिया है, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव रिटन एस एक्स, प्रेशर नहीं दिया है तो प्रेशर फाइंड करना है, एक बार क्या दिया जाएगा, प्रेशर दिया जाएगा, और फोर्स विल बी नॉट गिवन बट एरिया विल बी गिवन। वन मोर इज देयर, दैट इज area is not given and force is there and pressure is there, simple, by what I have told, area is equal to force by pressure, correct, right। Now the last one question is the calculator pressure produced by this 800, so for pressure will be what, 800 by 2, so 400 Newton, simple, sorry 400 pascal। Now my question is calculate area if pressure is 200 pascal and force is 100 Newton. Please give me the answer in the comment box. Okay, this answer you will be not finding anywhere because I have made it. So please give the answer in the comment box. Okay, it's your homework. I have given only one homework and explained lots of things today's class. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Subham signing of this class. Thank you.